an original piece by Scott Thomas Garland. The CCR reunion, a play on Zoom. Note, while based on real people, character names have been altered to protect their identity. The characters. Miriam Bachman will be playing Meermimam Bachwoman.
Hello.
Hilary Wartinger will be playing Hallary Wartidinger.
Hello.
Laura Hubbard will be... Oh, there's an echo. Who's that? All right then. Laura Hubbard will be playing Lurra Herberd.
Hello.
Tori Urquhart will be playing Tori with an I, Urquhart.
Patent pending.
And Marlow Shaw will be playing Karlow Ma, as well as another aide.
Hello.
Basil Daoud will be playing Babe-sel Daoud and Rando.
Oh, hi, no.
Christopher Prentice shall be playing Christofure Prentice.
Hello.
Shalyn Base McFaul will be playing Shylern McFlyLern.
Hi.
In a last-minute addition to the cast, Michael Ross Albert shall be playing Prisoner 24601A, the worst kind of monster.
Hello.
Janne Van Fleeuwen will be playing Lydia, who is the worst, as well as Janne Van Fleeuwen and yet another aide.
Hi, I'm the worst.
Elizabeth Morris will be playing Elizabeth Murs, as well as an aide.
Hello.
Tonight, Sean Wilson will be taking on his greatest role as Sean Ashton Kutcher Wildad, as well as guard.
Punked!
He'll work on it. Nicole Falgu shall be playing Nicole Bartlett for America.
Hi.
Saya Floyd, who will be joining us later, will be playing the part of Saya Prime, hopefully. And joining us just for the start, the dulcet tones of Nicanor P. Campos, who shall be playing Nicanor de Krampus.
What's up?
And I, playwright, shall be stumbling through stage directions. Without further ado, let us begin. The CCR Reunion, a play on Zoom by Scott Garland. Scene 1, exits. The year 2031. The Corona Cold readers are finishing up a Zoom reading of the screenplay for Independence Day.
Do me a favor. Tell my children I love them very much. All right, you alien assholes. In the words of my generation, up yours.
Russell courageously flies his plane with jammed missiles into the core of the alien's obliteration cannon. Russell lets out his dying words.
Hello, boys. I'm back.
A big explosion happens as the alien mothership explodes. It is a really big explosion, though not nearly as big as several of the other explosions that had occurred earlier. But so far, as explosions go, this one can be ranked as pretty big.
And that's been a special reading of Independence Day, celebrating 35 years since its initial release in 1996. Shut up. Join us in the weeks to come as our cold readers present Caddyshack 2, Major League 2, and Christmas Vacation 2, Cousin Eddie's Island Adventure, all part of our Randy Quaid tribute series.
Everyone else turns their videos back on for final goodbyes.
This has been another edition of Your Entertainment World's Corona Cold Read series, sponsored by Labatt Light. Good night, everybody. And no longer recording. So Would everyone like their notes now, or who would prefer them by email?
What note?
Getting notes?
Since when do you give notes?
Well, some of the producers feel that many of your performances feel a little unrehearsed, undercooked, lacking warmth.
So cold.
Yes, precisely.
It's a cold read. It's supposed to be cold.
And unrehearsed.
And my work is perfectly cooked.
Listen, I'm on your side. This is a note from the producers.
You're our producer.
Our only producer.
Yes, but not right now. Right now, I'm wearing my production manager hat, not my producer hat.
Well, since you're not wearing your producer hat right now, why don't you take it and shove it right up your...
And mute.
Karlow continues a curse-filled rant despite being muted. She may become violent, as she is a bit of a loose cannon.
Any other feedback?
Yes, a lot of
How can
feedback.
you do that?
Actual devil.
And then mute.
Over here.
Mute. Now, I'm going to pivot away from your meaningful feedback towards my restatement of reality. Since taking on a rebranding, this company from its founder, Shelley Kennard, the Corona Cold Read sponsored by Labatt Light, has seen a huge uptick in views, only some of which are from bots and low to no paid interns. While she may be a silent partner, Shelley would surely have something to say about all of this if it were not in the spirit of her original vision. To wit, she's the only one who can change how we do things here. She hasn't, so I'm in charge. Read your scripts in advance, clear all costume changes with me ahead of time, and refrain from making cheeky comments in the chat. Chris, everyone all right with that?
No one is all right with that,
Excellent.
but they're still muted.
I'll leave you all now so you can, what is it people do again? Enjoy each other's company or some other perverse thing. Ta-ta!
Lydia leaves. Everyone is free to unmute themselves. Spirits are low.
So, do you think aliens are real?
If they are, Jeff Goldblum is our best defense.
I'm sad. Can someone show me their cat?
Can I offer you a picture of a haunted horse statue?
Who can think of demonic decor right now?
At what point do I complain to the actors union?
If I can't express myself in the chat, I'll die. It's like insulin to me.
Where do you want to shove her hat, Karlow?
2 guesses.
Miss Shelley and Nicole.
Cass.
And Weldon.
Didn't Saya say she was coming?
Said she might be late.
Yeah, well, turns out she was the luckiest one of us all tonight.
Hey, come on now. It's still Corona Cold Reads, isn't it? Sure, it sucks that the thing we started doing for fun during lockdown has turned into a corporate proto-capitalist shell of its former self.
Yeah. And sure, doing a series of reads based on an obscure tax-dodging character actor from the late 20th century / early 21st century is a far cry from when we celebrated the works of Shakespeare, Chekhov, Sorkin, and the Muppets' Christmas Carol.
Yeah, the rate at which people are dropping out can be demotivating.
Devastating.
A real kick in the duodenum.
It makes you feel like you just want to give up on the whole thing. But my friends,
I think I know where you're going with this, Tori, and I am in complete agreement. Corona Cold Reads is dead.
Oh,
Yep.
Nobody's very
Yeah,
as
totally.
a
beautiful.
fridge.
What's that exactly?
Totally
No,
done.
no, 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 no,
That
no,
is
no,
a
wait,
burnout.
no. No, wait, I was ramping up to something here.
Friends. I remember when we set out all those years ago. We've had our share of rough spats. When Shelley sold the Entertainment World brand, I stayed on. When we read all the Henrys, I stayed on. When Scott snapped and had to be exiled to Zoom jail for crimes against humanity, I stayed on. It's been a wild 10 years. But for everything, there is a season. Parting is such sweet sorrow. The rest is silence. So now I exit. Pursued by a bear.
Nicanor exits. There is no bear.
Yeah, I'm also leaving for many of the same reasons Nicanor just said, but like I would have said them myself in my own way. Nicanor really stomped on my exit speech, you guys.
I'm leaving too. I did not prepare a speech.
Ass.
There's a far, far better thing that I do than.
Do we all have to say a thing, or can I just...
Ramping up to a thing! A motivational thing!
If I don't see a cat soon, I am going to cry.
I'm feeling this in the duodenum.
Really flexing on that biology degree, huh?
I paid for it, so I'm gonna use it.
Do that then.
Well, I will.
Did I just kill the group?
Everyone, look. Hey. Look at the Mendel cat.
Shylern presents Instagram star and international sensation Mendel Cat to the camera. They are in awe.
There we are. If Mendel cat is unavailable, I stand in. Stuffy will suffice. I can't read. I don't have a stuffy anyways. Either way. Aww. There now. We don't need to turn on each other. The others may have left, but maybe we can still salvage this thing.
But how?
Without Shelley, we're at the mercy of that smiley monster's notes and her many metaphorical hats.
Oh, we'll have to talk to Shelley.
Good luck. No one has been able to reach Shelley since the super secret project grant came through. All messages I send just auto-reply with, "Will be unable to reply for the foreseeable future."
Which, as far as auto replies go, that's pretty final.
Has anyone tried going over to her place and talking to her?
You mean physically?
Knock on her door?
That's so crazy. It just might work.
But what makes you think you'll be able to get her to let you in?
2 words. Rainbow cookies.
Hail!
Hail,
Rainbow
rainbow
cookies!
Hail!
Hail!
Hail rainbow cookies indeed. Scene 2, games night takes a turn. The next day, Tori, Meermimam, and Lurra play a board game over Zoom.
Sorry, I'm late. What are we playing?
Clue Monopoly. We have to find out which corporation murdered the worker and how.
Was it Amazon offering mental health pods instead of living wages?
Close. It was Amazon destroying air quality while claiming carbon neutrality.
Oh, the humanity.
Bezos is an alien.
I think all billionaires are aliens, sucking up resources till they can finally leave us to ruin and return to their home planet.
Is that what Independence Day was warning us about?
Shylern joins, pretty distressed.
Shylern. Okay, now we have enough players for the Game of Life Millennial Edition. We start the game with the board already on fire and / in severe debt.
Ellie's gone.
Gone. Gone where?
I don't know, just gone. Not in her apartment. Stuff's still there. Mail stacked up. Gone.
Maybe she went on vacation.
Her laptop was still plugged in. Her phone was still in the charger. Her keys were on the hook.
Okay, calm down. What did her building manager say?
Her rent's on autopay, so they're not concerned.
The police?
Apparently they're backed up ignoring other missing people reports. But if I don't hear from her after 48 hours, they can get started on ignoring her too.
Would that she were a condo under development.
Did you check her mail?
Mostly flyers. And a thank you card from HBO for not sharing her HBO Max key with anyone.
Yeah, no matter how many times I've asked her to.
Not her snail mail. Email, you old coot. You said she left your laptop.
Yeah, but it's all passwords protected.
Not if you've got the right skills. I'll take care of it.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to hack her email account because I'm a hacker.
What? Since when?
One of my students walked me through it while showing me how to change my virtual background. This generation could change the world if they weren't already making low-res replicas of it on Minecraft.
Well, good luck. Let us know what you can find out.
I'm going to reach out to the others. See when the last time was that any of them heard from Shelly.
What do we do now?
We can't just wait for something to come up.
No, we can't. And so we shan't. While they're trying to figure out why and when Shelly disappeared, we're going to find out who.
Who? We know who.
Yeah. Shelly's the who. Shelly disappeared.
No, not. I mean, who disappeared her?
That is awkwardly worded.
Okay, regardless, we've got to do something to find out what happened, don't we?
Well, I mean, of course we should. I want to, but can we?
We just lost 4 consecutive games of Clue Monopoly, so my confidence as a detective is shot.
Come on, you two. Sure, we may be horrendously unqualified to solve a missing persons case, and yes, the odds are stacked against us, and sure, we might only succeed in further feeding our anxiety and fear over the disappearance of our friend.
Oh, I'm confused. Do you want us to try to get involved or not? You're just listing reasons we shouldn't try.
I was ramping up to a motivation. Look, Shelly is our friend. We owe it to her to at least try, right?
Right.
All right. Let's find the scumbag who disappeared our Shelly.
Okay, but who would be capable of kidnapping Shelly? She's so sweet.
Lovable.
And her widespread appreciation for pop culture makes her impossible not to relate to on a human level.
So we need to look for someone subhuman. Someone who calls all the most vile and hideous parts of themselves home. Brace yourself, friends. We're making a call to Calgary.
Dun, dun, dun. Scene 3. 3 M's. Tori, Hallary, and Lurra get ready for a restricted Zoom call with a dangerous prisoner.
You will not engage the chat feature with the inmate. You will refrain from saying anything that can be placed on a demotivational poster for the inmate to use out of context later. You will not share memes, photos, or video links for the inmate to enjoy. These are the terms of his incarceration. Do you understand the terms of service as they have been laid out for you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then may God have mercy on your soul. Never forget, he may look like a man, but you're talking with a monster.
The prisoner appears on screen. A handsome, charming fellow. Sure, not conventionally handsome, but like, he could get it. If he wasn't, in fact, a menace to society.
Visitors, how refreshing. To what do I owe the pleasure?
We don't want to take up too much of your time. Tell us what you know and we'll be on our way.
But of course, anything for my old castmates.
What do you know about Shelley?
Shelley Kennard, IP holder for what is now your entertainment world. Progenitor of Corona cold reads, claims to like baking, but as I recall, has some inconsistent opinions regarding sourdough bread.
Enough! Tell us what you know.
To tell you all that I know would take more time than is allotted to us by the powers that be. The plastic bits at the end of shoelaces, for instance, are called aglets. The 5th season of The West Wing, while the weakest, is still worth a rewatch if you intend to marathon the entire series. Bagels, or bagels, are just disappointing donuts.
Enough of your mind games!
This was a mistake. Let's go. He's not going to give us any answers.
Perhaps if asked the right questions, the right answers might reveal themselves.
Fine. Shelley is missing. We think you had something to do with it. Did you?
Moi? Vanish. Detectives, you lack the 3 M's of establishing a suspect's guilt.
What are the 3 M's?
I don't know, but I'm sure he's going to explain it to us in a condescending...
M1! That means the terms of my banishment to the frosty wastelands of Calgary by the government of the world restrict me from operating any electronic device more sophisticated than a Tamagotchi, and mine's been dead since 7th grade.
I'm sorry for your loss.
M the second.
Yes!
Motive.
I was gonna say that motive. You made it your mission to drive Shelley insane, to drive us all out of our minds.
Precisely. Why would I deprive myself of that? I can't very well drive her batty if she's lost to the night sky now, can I?
Can you? Can't you? Couldn't you?
No, he couldn't.
Yeah, that checks out.
Which brings us to the third in this trilogy of misunderstanding, that of opportunity. I'm stuck in my parents' basement on the other side of the country. When am I going to get the chance to snatch someone? Think it through. Think it through.
All right, screen time is up. Wrap up your call in, mate. Your mom made beef stroganoff for dinner.
Thanks, Dad. Farewell, fair cruelty. Remember, means, motive.
Opportunity. Enjoy your stroganoff.
Oh, I intend to.
To think, we once believed his sick, chaotic brain could be used for good.
How many lives would be spared his particular brand of internet trolling if only we locked him away sooner?
He's locked away now. Can't hurt anyone anymore.
You did hear him say opportunity, right?
We have a suspect.
We do?
Yes, we do. Someone with the means, the motive, the third thing. To banish Shelley.
Of course.
Lydia! Lydia, yeah, her makes way more sense.
Yes, that bitch is going down.
Is she though? I mean, we can't just show up at her office and say, hey, you. Yeah, you. We have some strong suspicions about your disappearing our friend, so give her back?
I'd like to think we'd word it better than that.
But what if we showed up with some sort of legal document demanding her cooperation? I mean, she's a corporate gremlin. To them, legal documents are like daylight to vampires.
Okay, but what kind of legal document would we get?
I don't know. I'm not a law person, but I know someone who is a law person.
A lawyer?
Yes, lawyer. A lawyer is what we know a lawyer.
But which lawyer? Scene 4. They know a lawyer. The three are joined on a Zoom call with their lawyer friend, Nicole Bartlett for America.
So, Shelley is missing. Oh. And you think I can use my lawyer powers to what exactly?
Well, we have a pretty good idea who did it, but we need to, get her.
Advice, I guess, is what we like.
Well, a police report would be a good start.
I hate cops and distrust reports.
Besides, I mean, they wouldn't do anything for another 48 hours.
What if she was a Toronto property? Then they'd be right on it.
That photographer from the Times called. Are you going to be kissing babies after your stump speech?
No babies. They freak me out and they can't vote, so why bother? Now, this person you suspect, Lydia, you already have means, motive, and
opportunity. Yes.
Sorry, quick second. The Senate's office called? They're still confused which party you're running under.
Let them be confused. It'll be a surprise.
Senate? I thought you were running for Congress.
Among other things, lots of irons in the fire, can't close too many doors. Now, the simplest advice I can give you is this. You need something substantive to corroborate your conjectures away from speculation and towards absolute certitude, thereby eliminating any illusions for non-intervention.
I understood what you just said, but maybe dumb it down for anyone else who might be confused.
Duodenum.
Sorry, old habit. I'm used to charging by the word. What you need is evidence of malicious intent towards Shelley by Lydia. Get that, and investigators will have to take a closer look immediately.
Of course.
Makes perfect sense.
Duodenum.
Where does one get that?
I don't know. Where does one go to find a toxic outpouring of human hatred and shame?
Well, we already talked to Scott and he had no leads.
The internet.
Bingo.
Miriam. She's bound to be done with Shelley's email by now.
I'm sorry, ma'am. You have a meeting with the International Association of People Who Interrupt Meetings.
Very powerful lobby.
We'll keep you posted.
Thanks, Nicole.
Be careful, just in case this is all bigger than you think.
But how big is it? Scene 5. What's in the inbox? Tori, Lurra, Hallary all wait for Meermimam to finish her leet hacking.
Hacking? 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 And hacked! I'm in. Checking her emails.
All right, what do we got?
Lots of backlog here. Messages from each of us. A lot of people want her on their podcast. Another key to the city offer.
About Lydia, anything from her?
Nothing recent.
Of course not. Because she knows Shelley's not going to respond.
But we want her to send something. We need that hate mail.
Whoa. Hate mail found. Lots of it. Subject lines more like snore entertainment world. Take down that site. This is your final warning.
These are from Lydia?
And maybe it's a bunch of different addresses. Skater Boy 99, Miss Chenandler Bong 17, Scafan 69.
My God. She's being terrorized by early 2000s high school kids?
They're obviously burner accounts, most likely all made by the same person.
That's easy. Just hack the emails they send.
Just hack the emails. Hacking isn't a magic wand. You can wave at all your problems, Tori. It's a very complex and complicated thing.
Okay. So what are our options?
Well, we can't track down the person who sent these emails. But what if we bring them to us? Reply to all those burners with an invitation to a restricted Zoom room.
And when Lydia arrives, we'll know for a fact that she's the troll who's been sending Shelley this hate. Malicious intent established. Proof proved.
Proof proved, indeed. Scene 6. A trap. A restricted Zoom room. Lydia enters, uncertain and highly suspicious.
Hello? Shelley? Are you there?
Surprise, bitch!
I knew it. I knew it was you. Yes.
What's the meaning of this?
Save your denials for the jury, Lydia. Or should I say, Skater Boy 02.
I don't know what you're talking about. That email address could belong to any Avril Lavigne fan circa 2002.
Yeah, but only the person with that email address would have an invitation to the Zoom meeting.
Maybe I hacked my way in.
You wish you could hack.
The jig is up, Lydia. Confess. You wanted Shelley gone so you could take over her company, so you could have your way with it. Fatten it up with brand deals and sponsorships, then sell it all off for a profit. Now tell us what you did with her.
You got it all wrong. Sure, I wanted her company, but I didn't have her kidnapped. I did what I've always done to get what I want in life. I bullied her online.
You make me sick. Take her away! And by take her away, I mean, please turn yourself to the police right now.
The police? For what? Saying mean things on the internet? That's the main function of the internet. Don't at me, bro.
Oh, at you, bro.
Don't at me.
I will at you like you wouldn't believe.
Okay, don't nobody at anybody. We just want Shelley back.
I didn't abduct Shelley Kennard.
You're the only one who responded to this Zoom session, so unless someone else comes along, you're the guilty party.
Hello?
Nicole?
This isn't the lobby for people whose sentences get cut off?
No. It's a Zoom room specifically to the people who've anonymously hate-mailed Shelley.
Say it ain't so, Senator Congresswoman. Say it ain't so.
I can explain.
Are you ska fan 69?
All right, I admit it. I went through a ska phase in high school. I thought trombones were sexy.
Why were you threatening Shelley?
Not threatening. I was asking her to take down the old Corona Cold Read videos.
But why? Those are precious memories.
Do you know how many prostitutes she cast me as? So many. Campaigning for office is a rigorous vetting process. I can't afford to give my opponents any more mud to sling at me.
So that's why you had Shelley offed. To have slightly better odds of running for Congress and the Senate?
Also president. And no, I never hurt Shelley.
You didn't tell us any of this when we talked to you.
I know. I'm sorry. I got into politics because I wanted the power to change things. In the end, it changed me.
What has the political machine done to you?
You're right. I'm a monster, the lowest creature in all creation. I'm even worse than
Nicole. No, don't say it.
Damn it, I have to say it. Because it's the truth. I Nicole, am worse than Scott.
And she means it too. With tears in her eyes, she has embraced.
We all heard it.
I genuinely didn't hear it. Say it again, Nicole.
Can I still count on all of you to vote for me if I get the nomination?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Can you the one before
Can
that?
I
just
still
didn't
count
hear.
on all of you to vote?
Oh no, not that line. I want the one before that. Can you just give me a good lead in? I want to make sure.
Yeah. I, Nicole, am better than Scott Garland.
Oh, now she can't read. Oh, sad.
Can't read, suddenly she forgot how.
We'll play it back on the tape.
Can I still count on all of you to vote for me if I get the nomination?
I'm Canadian, so no.
Hang on a second. Meermimam, you said the email addresses were burners that probably belonged all to the same person, but they clearly don't.
Which means we should be expecting another visitor. And I have a pretty good idea who it might be.
Tori, expecting the criminal mastermind, prisoner 24601A, to pop in, is disappointed to see a strange, nervous Rando instead.
Hello? Miss Kennard, are you there? Did you get my message?
It's that guy. Who is that guy?
Who are you?
Who am I? Who are you? Where is Shelley Kennard?
That's what we should be asking you. And are you asking? Who are you?
Are you Miss Chenandler Bong 16? Why did you send all those threats to our friend?
They are not threats. They are warnings. Let me talk to her before it's too late.
It is too late. She's gone. Someone already did take her.
Oh no. They got to her. And if you're using her email, that means they've gotten to all of you too.
Question, who are they? Follow-up question, what do you mean they've gotten to us?
You fools! You poor misguided fools!
Does anyone else feel an ominous sense of dread and possibly vertigo?
Nicole's video screen is filled with a blinding light, then goes dead.
What the shit?
It has begun! I'm getting out of here. I need to report these findings back to NASA. The invasion has begun!
Rando exits. Each of the remaining screens become filled with an otherworldly light before going dead. Only Lydia remains alone. Nailed it. Scene 7, a CCR reunion in space. Hallary, Tori, Lurra, Meermimam appear, dazed and out of sorts. They're no longer on video, but part of the video.
So, what just happened? Did something happen to time?
Why can't I feel my everything?
Everything tastes like zeros and ones.
How do you know what zeros and ones taste like?
I don't know. I just do.
Shy, how did you get here?
I got here before you did. Things have gotten worse.
Oh, yeah. No, worst seems about right.
I reached out to all our castmates, but I couldn't reach them because they all went missing, just like Shelly.
Someone has been snatching up all the Corona cold readers?
Where did everyone get taken to? How can we find them?
You don't understand. They're already here.
I don't know. I don't know where my screen ends and my skin begins.
I may appear calm on the surface, but I am freaking out in the chat.
Everything tastes of zeros and ones.
I have prior engagements which require me not being my computer screen.
At least stream Netflix on here.
I'd settle for some Hulu.
Oh, look, I've become one with my video screen. It's 2020 all over again.
Anyone seen Shelly?
Shelly is already with us. Sorry I'm late.
Hiya. What's going on?
I must apologize. The sweet, likable Saya Lloyd you knew me as was a facade. I am in fact an alien named Saya Prime.
A third act plot twist? Ugh.
I'm an ambassador from an extraterrestrial race who has been in charge of cultural exchange. The one you call Shelly has been most helpful.
Well, she would be. She has more DVDs than a thing that has a lot of things. I'm a video screen.
You monster. If you don't give Shelly back right now, I'll do something. Chris, write biting comments in the chat.
Way ahead of you.
Laura, inundate her with memes and obscure facts about birds. On it. Everybody else, let's show them what Corona Cold Reads is about.
Objection, conjecture, leading the witness.
Hell.
Change. Drink.
Yeah. How do you like that? Huh? Sure, we may not be able to physically do anything to you, and maybe we are just a bunch of artsy folk with more heart than sense, and yeah, we don't have any idea how we got here or how to get out. But let me tell you, I am ramping up to something. Shelly brought us all together, and until she's safe, we will badger you. From this day to the ending of the world, but in it shall be remembered, we few, we happy few, we band of siblings, for he today that sheds his blood with me shall be my brother or sibling, be he ne'er so vile. This day shall gentle his or her condition or their condition, and gentlemen in England now abed shall think themselves accursed they were not here, and hold their personhoods cheap, whiles any speaks that fought with us upon Zoom reading day.
Hail!
For Shelly!
I'm confused. I am simply adhering to Shelly's wishes.
Don't lie to us, alien scum.
There's no way Shelly would want us to be suspended in cyberspace for all of time.
Perhaps I have misinterpreted her instructions.
What instructions?
Shelly has been updating our data archives with popular culture and art. Until now, our archives only included the contents of the golden record he sent out on the Voyager satellite, which included musical tracks by Bach, Mozart, Blind Willie Johnson, and Louis Armstrong, as well as crude sketches of your naked bodies beside not-to-scale birds and fishes.
The Beatles were supposed to have a track, but there was something to do with rights.
Since first arriving on your planet, Shelley has opened I and my people's minds to many of the wonderful entertainments you have here. She is currently taking us through season 2 of Sports Night. I'm looking forward to viewing season 3.
Oof.
That still doesn't explain why we're here and why Shelley would tell you to bring us here.
In our desire to consume more of your art, Shelley recommended we download the entire Corona Cold Reads to our archives.
We've been downloaded?
Technically, you've been uploaded. When we have gathered the complete Corona Cold Reads, then you will be downloaded, then uploaded again, to be more easily downloaded later.
I was just doing stuff. You can't just upload someone while they're doing stuff.
I was boiling tea.
Yeah, me too.
When Shelley recommended you download the complete Corona Cold Reads, did you think maybe she meant the complete video series available online? Not the people in the videos?
Oh, I see. My mistake. A miscommunication.
Miscommunication, that's fine. Nothing that heavy medication won't fix.
So, can you send us back?
Oh, yes, very much so.
What about Shelley?
Well, she has not completed her work yet. When she volunteered, she did know that it would take some time.
I can only imagine. With all you still have left to take in, a bunch of bored adults reading plays over Zoom probably seems a bit silly in comparison.
Quite the contrary. Shelley was quite adamant we have a record of your time together. How did she describe it? I'll post what she expressed verbatim in the chat for you all to read.
Saya pastes a speech in the chat. Everyone reads some of Shelley's words aloud.
If I were to give an alien race the finest example of humanity, it would be them.
My favorite stories told by my favorite people.
Some strangers at the start, but friends by the end.
With their own shared sayings and references.
A cast of players.
Community of artists.
All come together to wait out the longest night my generation has known.
My friends.
Surviving the storm.
Together.
With art.
With laughter.
Are you all ready to go back to reality now?
And
then